I've always been quite a driven person, and as soon as I started playing first grade rugby league, not only did I start doing a university degree and plenty of other courses, but I really wanted to share my passion in the health and fitness industry, and also as an athlete and a role model for kids. So decided to start my own business and started that called Live Play Work Health and Fitness, and we started doing school holiday clinics and school sports programs. And I loved every minute of that. I started that with two other schoolmates, and we're probably naive sort of young kids just trying to start a business just to try to make a difference. Our aim at the time was to try and help the obesity epidemic within Australia, and by doing that, targeting young kids and trying to make them more physically active, and trying to get them to engage within physical activity, and by making it fun. And I thought if I could use my profile as a rugby league player and running different rugby league clinics and clinics of other different sports and during schools, and I could start to do that. And it was a great time. For the couple of years we ran that, and while we don't run any more holiday clinics anymore, I really loved the kids' faces every time I got down to a holiday clinic and got to have a kick around with the kids and have some fun. And I know a lot of the footy boys, a lot of the Tigers boys that came down to help me out throughout that really got a kick out of it as well. So I definitely put my hand up every time that the West Tigers run a clinic in the holidays, because it brings back great memories of some of the times I used to run clinics. After a few years of working with schools and working with kids, we got the opportunity to work with adults and run a few boot camps. It sort of started just from one opportunity through a school we knew, and running some boot camps with teachers, and then that continued to grow. And unfortunately, it was around the time that a lot of the funding from schools for the PE and sports program started to get cut, so it made it really difficult to continue to run those school sports programs, and we were provided with more and more opportunities with adults. And we thought, well, our goal is to try and make Australia less obese, and if we can't get to the kids and the younger generation, then I suppose it starts with the adults who have a lot more say about the lifestyles that the kids live, about what they eat, how they act. So we thought if we can enact change within the adult population, then we're still living our vision. So provided that opportunity, and that continued to grow to the point where we started delivering some corporate wellbeing training programs, working within a couple of companies and providing boot camps for their staff members. And we found very quickly that a lot of the things that I'd learnt through playing professional sport, not only in the health and fitness industry, but just competitive sport and team dynamics, was so relatable within the corporate environment, and so relatable to be able to help people get fit and healthy and live that lifestyle. And the more and more I started to do that, and it started to grow, the more I enjoyed it and enjoyed sharing my knowledge and my passion about being fit and healthy. Everyone that we started training with who had a change in their lifestyle, you could tell them all you wanted about the benefits of eating well, exercising, being mentally refreshed. But until people actually experienced it and realised how better they felt about themselves, it was only then that they could really make behaviour changes. And that was a real kick for me when I saw people start to make changes in their lifestyle, and I still get the kick out of it today when I see that.